Yo, what's poppin', y'all? What's going on? You know, I got this Sharingan. I feel like Kakashi Sensei. Kakashi Ataki from Naruto. That motherfucker always wore the mask and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he had it on his left side of his, you know what I mean? That's why I feel like Kakashi Sensei wearing this. But anyway, I'm walking in the park. I'm at Pelham Bay Park. This is in the Bronx. You feel me? Like, look how dead it is out here. I don't see a mother, lover, or a motherfucker in sight. Look at this. I'm telling you, when you walk through the park, especially like in New York, when it's raining and nobody's around, it feels like you feel like you really feel like a divine person, I feel like a divine masculine, because like it's really different when you out and alone and you're with nobody. You just hearing things and your thoughts, and you know, you just with yourself. I wear mostly like a windbreaker. I don't really carry an umbrella. I'm not an umbrella person. I never really have been. You know what I mean? Umbrellas, I heard umbrellas. This is actually a fact. I actually heard yesterday, I was watching Craig Facts yesterday. This motherfucker said umbrellas was supposed to be for women, not for men. Like, cause if you was a man with an umbrella, motherfuckers would be like, what the fuck you doing with an umbrella, you gay ass nigga? Like, get that to your fucking lady. You feel me? Like, what the fuck you got that shit for? And women, right? Men, whether you want to believe this or not, and y'all fucking know it's true, y'all cannot live without women. Cause I can't. Me? Shit, I sure can't fucking live without women. It's impossible. And women. Kevin Samuels, man. Listen, this is a touchy subject. You know, I could speak on what I believe he tried to do for men and for women, regardless if you felt like he wasn't for women. He was for both sides. He was hard on men. You could look it up on YouTube. He was hard. He was even more hard on men than women. I believe, you don't have to believe nothing I'm saying. It's just a fact. Okay? He was a person that was, you know, he didn't hold his tongue for no women or man. He didn't, you know, he never contradicted himself. He came with facts. He came with real fucking clues and shit that you could actually use in real life. And what he was actually doing for women and for men, even if the woman wasn't married, or if she was married, because y'all women don't see that. Y'all don't see when a married woman is like calls him. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna talk about some stuff, not because I don't want to, you know, drag, you know, this whole Kevin Samuels thing, because, you know, I didn't know him personally, and I'm not gonna give a eulogy because I didn't know the nigga personally. Respectfully, I say that. And yeah, so here it goes. Listen, man, look, Kevin Samuels, all he was doing his best at was just giving men clues and details and facts on how you're supposed to conduct yourself with a woman and how you're supposed to conduct yourself as a divine masculine man. So, you know, I used to tune into his lives, but I never really stayed. I stayed for like, I kid you not, I probably tuned into like 3 of his lives. I kid you not, right hand on the Bible when I say that. And his, let me tell you, man, his fucking lives are so personal and direct. It's so equivocally fucking wild. Like I can't even like communicate of how brutally honest his lives were. That's why I loved his lives and tuning into it. And I only tuning into it 3 times because it was very honest, very blunt, which, you know, women don't like and men don't like. But I love blunt honesty because I'm a Leo, because, you know, Leos love it when a person is honest with them, you know, because we're reliable people. But it's enough about me. It's not about me. It's about Kevin Samuels. I love his blunt honesty because he really spoke to people to really teach you something. You know, student and the teacher, teacher and the student. He was a student as well. He was learning shit from women. He was learning shit from men. He was basically doing his best to be like a professor for relationships, giving women relationship advice on how to get a man. Because listen, these women were talking to this man to get details and get some facts and get some rules and regulations and shit that, you know, most men ain't gonna say to women, okay? So when they was tuning in, it was like, it's not, me personally, this is why I have to say, I don't feel like he was embarrassing these women. He was just being direct and blunt. And this is the main word that I can say about him. He was very critical of women, and he was critical of men too. That's why he was very straight and direct with his statements that he made, because, oh my God, look at this shit. I just get so distracted by like nature and shit. But anyway, like, yeah, he was mostly just doing his best to find a way to be really blunt and honest, whether a woman was single, whether a woman was married, you know what I mean? Because he was, trust me, he was helping women, all right? He wasn't trying to just fucking be blunt and honest. He was literally trying to help women, like, you know, and y'all better, shit. I'm doing this in the rain, even though I love rain, but it's like chilly out. I might get sick, but who gets his name? Matter of fact, I'm gonna put this on. You know? Kakashi. Lightning blade. No, Lisa. Nah, for real though, cause you know, Kevin Samuel, he was so much of an influencer that I feel like women that had preconceived notions on him was mostly, you know, people that, how am I supposed to say this? Because I really want to be honest talking about this, you know, this man that's deceased, and God bless the dead. He was doing his best to be like an advisor. That's what he tried to do. Because mostly women that would call in, they would be single, you know, and call like, this is the wild thing. Because women, you know, I love women to death with all my heart. You know, don't ever get it fucked up. You know, he would speak to these women so direct and forward, and the women that would speak to, that he would speak to, they would describe why they're single, and Kevin Samuel would look at them like they would look. I'm gonna give you a brief description, like a brief description. He would be like, oh, the woman would be like, no, the man, Kevin Samuels, he'd be like, okay, so why are you single? The woman would dead ass be like this. Oh, I'm pretty, you know, I'm pretty rude and obnoxious and such and such. I'm a nice person though, but you know, I just don't like how such and such men, you know what I mean? And the thing about it though, was when they were saying this, you was describing yourself of why you're single. Okay, you know why you're single. You know that you're obnoxious. You could be toxic at times. You know what I mean? That's all it is. Just be honest with yourself. It's not hard. Don't live in lies, hiding behind the truth. Like, you know what I mean? Ooh, that's a bad quote. Ooh, that's different. But yeah, like, just make sure, like, you know, when you like really dissect what Kevin Samuel was trying to do, he was basically trying to do his best to have the man the head of the household, but it, you know, be the provider of the household. Let me correct that, because the woman is the head of the household, and most people don't know that. The women look after the children. The women, you know, her beautiful essence, her feminine energy, you know, is to be the caregiver, you know? You know, a baby is in the mother's womb. Why? Because she caters to the womb. She's eating certain things. She's craving certain things. You know what I mean? A man is the provider. He has to bring home the fucking bacon. You know what I'm saying? Prime example of what I'm about to say right now. A woman could work from home, take care of the kids, right? You know, cook, clean, make sure her man's happy, and he'll be happy. And trust me, she's getting good dick out of it too, because believe it or not, when a man sees that a woman is really actually doing her best to take care of the home, because she's the head of the home, a man looks at that like, oh man, I can't. No, whoa, you ain't going no place. Mama, you ain't, you staying with me. I'm gonna bring home the bacon. I'm gonna provide for these kids. I'm gonna look after these kids. I'm gonna make sure they ain't gonna get into shit. I'm gonna make sure that no negativity or you feeling bad or down and out is ever gonna come about. Even if we're embracing adversity, going through adversity, we're gonna embrace that adversity, because no relationship is perfect type shit. You know what I mean? So it's different when you, it's different when you look at it from that standpoint. Now for the men's side, the man is supposed to be the provider of the home, right? Supposed to be the protector. Supposed to be the king. The woman is the queen of the household. And listen to this, man. Ladies, listen to this. A king is never complete without a queen. And a queen is never complete without a king. Always remember that. Look at A$AP Rocky and Rihanna. Oh, and that video is beautiful. I love them two together. I kid you not, bro. Like, them two motherfuckers, in my opinion, they the hottest couple out right now. You could disagree, or you could agree to disagree, or you could agree with me or not. They're the best couple, but Kevin Samuels, he was basically trying to do that for men and women. And you see how Rihanna and A$AP Rocky is? They probably argue here and there. No relationship is perfect, right? They probably argue here and there. But at the same time, they're not, they talk to one another though. They probably tell each other some stuff like, oh, this is how we're gonna do this. This is how we're gonna do that. Because when I was watching this video, bro, Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, they in love with each other, bro. Okay? You know? And I can't like even explain how much I love seeing that, because when I saw the video, it was so visually beautiful, and like how they was on the, oh man, it was just so beautiful, because it was so Harlem. But Rihanna and A$AP, they're so, they're hood. They come, shit, Rihanna's from Trinidad, and nigga, A$AP Rocky's from Harlem. So you know for a fact that they know how it feels being in the gutter, trusting your struggle, and being true to one another, and being true to yourself, most importantly. So Kevin Gates, I'm not gonna say too much about Kevin Gates. I'm just gonna do my best to end it under the 20-minute mark, because we 15 minutes and 30 seconds in. That's crazy timing. So Kevin Gates, when you actually look at him as a whole, bro, the nigga was what was he? He was he was an advertisement consultant, bro. This nigga ain't had to speak to y'all niggas and bitches, bro. He didn't have to do none of this shit. And that's what I'm trying to point. Y'all take these niggas for granted. Y'all take men and women for granted. People that give advice for granted. And that's bad. That's extremely bad. Y'all be taking people for granted. And then when they pass, it's like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, cut the shit out. Like, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry if I'm cursing and all this, because I don't like cursing in my videos. I really don't. Because I even want kids to watch this. You know what I mean? So it's like, Kevin Samuels, he's really a person that was being a advisor to men and women on how information is, how not everybody's gonna have a 5-figure fucking make 5 figures in a year, okay? You know how difficult that is? And trust and believe that not every woman is gonna find a nigga like that, okay? Shit. Because if you do, trust and believe, that nigga want a woman that's a homebody and that knows, because men, we invest in women to the point where we see ourselves long term. Like, look, I'm gonna stop talking about Kevin Samuels for now. This is what I'm gonna say about, like, as a whole, of what a man sees in a woman. If he's making a 5-figure. If a man is making a 5-figure, he's looking for a woman that has a 5-figure mentality of how to lead a home. And if you don't believe me, you ain't gotta believe me. I'm just being honest, because I'm a man. And if you're a woman watching this video, I really appreciate you so fucking much, because you didn't have to watch this. Because this video, personally, this is not to offend you. If you're watching this video really isn't for you. It's really for the men. But I welcome everybody. I welcome women, men, girls, boys, elderly adults. It doesn't matter, because I'm speaking to the public. I'm speaking to the worldwide. This is fucking YouTube. I can speak to whoever I want. So keep in mind, a man is looking for a woman that he can impregnate to the point where I will bring home the bacon. I will provide for these kids. I will teach them a lesson, and I will teach them to be real and honest with themselves, like a man's supposed to. Teach them from right and wrong. And a woman is supposed to look after the home, make sure the kids are good, making sure the house is looking up to par. You feel what I'm saying? So on and so forth. Just making the man happy. And making the man feel good. Not even happy. Just make him feel good. Make him feel like he's comforted. Because men, we want to comfort y'all women so good to the point where when we cuddle with y'all in bed, we don't want y'all to worry about shit. We holding y'all tight and shit to the point where when we hold y'all, we want y'all to release all that dark energy y'all feel from y'all past, bro. Y'all don't understand that. But yeah, bro, damn, it's about to hit 20 minutes, but fuck it. I want to add this too. Kevin Samuels was basically doing his best to have a woman and a man have a happy home. All right? And no toxic shit should come about that. And none at all. You know? And all right, I'm gonna end the video like that because I did my best to make this video less than 20 minutes, but it is what it is. I'm gonna just let it flow, man. And if you are this far in the video, I fuck with you fucking heavy. You my guy. Like the video if you want to, man. Subscribe if you new. It is what it is, man. I'm not a person that needs much. I'm not a greedy person. Check out my other videos. It's very informative for spirituality, your inner self, your higher self. And I'm gonna end by saying this, as I do my best to do, because my outros is supposed to be a wave, a later, because we don't do bye-byes. We don't do byes on my channel. Because I'm gonna see y'all again. So I'm gonna end by saying this. Y'all stay well, humble, humane, and down to earth. To yourself first. Stay real and true to yourself. Stay blessed, stay safe on some hood shit. And I'll see y'all later, man. God bless all of y'all.